as you can see from the instruction, there are also a lot of additional software, additional optional software that we can install in order to make FOQUS do what it can do. So we're also going to do that. So one of the softwares that, amongst the software we're going to install are Turbine and SimSinter. And these softwares basically allow FOQUS to link itself to your model, whether your model be on Microsoft Excel, GPROMS, or Aspen Custom Model, or Aspen Plus. So these software, even though they're optional, they're very important if you'd like to use FOQUS to its full potential. So we're going to continue on with our installation. So I'm going to close FOQUS. And because we don't have a session to save, we're going to click no. And I'm also going to close this Anaconda prompt. And I'm going to open this in the new tab where we're going to download Microsoft SQL Server Compact 4.0. And we're going to scroll down the page. Okay, so we're going to hit the download button, or click download button, sorry. And we have 64-bit computer here, so we're going to select this option and click next. And we're going to allow this pop-up because we would like to download the software. So we're going to click run, and we're going to click yes. And this installation is quick, so we're going to click next here. And we're going to accept the license agreement terms and click next. And installation path is shown right here. And it looks fine, so I'm going to click install. Right there, it's finished. So we're going to click the finish button. And so we've successfully downloaded Microsoft SQL Server. So we're going to go back to our GitHub page with the instructions. So we're going to download and install SimSinter and TurbineLite. And we need to install SimSinter first and then TurbineLite. So I'm going to right-click this and open a new tab. So we're going to scroll down, and this is the files for SimSinter. So we're going to go to the initial open source release and click on SimSinter installer.msi. And we're going to click run. And so this is normal, where your browser might warn you that it is not commonly downloaded and could harm your computer. So we're going to click on actions and click on more options and run anyway. So this is the SimSinter setup wizard. So we're going to click next. We're going to agree to the license agreement and click next. We're going to click typical. And we're going to click install. And we're going to click yes on this. Now we're done. So we're going to click on finish. We've installed SimSinter. Now we're going to go back to our instructions for the installation and we're going to install TurbineLite. So we're going to right-click this and open a new tab. And we're going to go to our latest release, the 2018 August release, and click on TurbineLite.msi. And once again, we're going to click run. And once again, we're going to get this warning message from our browser that says it's not commonly downloaded and could harm your computer. So we're going to once again click on actions, click more options, and run anyway. So once again, we got the TurbineLite setup wizard. So we're going to click next, and we're going to accept the terms and license agreement. And this should be a quick read because it's blank, but we will resolve this issue eventually. So we're going to click next. And once again, we're going to click next. And we're going to click install. And we're going to click yes. And we're going to click finish. So great. Now we have both SimSinter and TurbineLite downloaded and installed on our computer. So we're going to go back to our instruction for the installation. And after the installation, we need to do one or two things. Restart our computer or start the Turbine Web API service by following the steps shown on this bullet point. So we're going to take option number 2. So we're going to open Task Manager. We're going to open Task Manager by hitting Control-Alt-Delete. And we're going to click on the Start Task Manager button. So we have Task Manager open, then we go to the Services tab right up here. And then we're going to click Services down in the bottom right corner. And once that happens, then we're going to right-click Turbine Web API Service. So we're going to look for it. Yes, we need to scroll down. Right-click this, and we're going to select Start. Great, now it has, as you can see, the status says started. So we're going to go back to Internet Explorer and go back to our FOQUS installation instruction.